Hey guys, it's me, Kim. We are here in downtown Toronto at Naomi's house. We have called this room the Red Room, and you'll see why in a minute. Naomi had a lot of traditional furniture, certain pieces she wanted to keep, but she wanted to completely transform this space into a modern, sophisticated, transitional dining and living room area with lots of seating for her guests to come over. At the house, we inherited a red room. Luckily, the client saw my vision and wanted to transform the red to a more neutral palette. They were tired of the red, and whereas red is a very beautiful color, it's very permanent and it's not very relaxing to look at. So I suggested we go with Benjamin Moore color, which is a Revere pewter, which we put in a lot of projects because it marries really nicely with the taupes, the mushroomy taupes and grays. And this is what we've done. It's tied this whole room in together, and now this room looks relaxing, peaceful. I would hang out here. Very many challenges in this room. It's an old room, an old house, and we had actually right here we had two stained glass windows on either side flanking the fireplace that we didn't want to highlight. They were basically an eyesore. They were taking up a lot of good space. So what we decided to do was to put floor-length mirrors that are actually, they're sitting on the floor, they're leaners, but we do have in behind, they're secured to the casing of the window, just so that if any children come over, they're completely safe and they will not fall down. This wall again is our family wall, personalized, custom designed frames by us. Again, we have a champagne frame with a mirrored background and a champagne fillet. This just ties this whole champagne story in together. Champagne is our accent finish in here. We have it in the mirrors, we have it in the chandeliers, we have it in the coffee tables. This is a way to personalize the room and still marry beautifully with all of the pieces of furniture we have in here. This is the ottoman that matches the Arco sofas. I know you're all familiar with these sofas. This client in particular chose it without the chrome nail heads in a very neutral, warm taupe fabric and with self-covered buttons. Again, we had this little recessed area and it fit just perfectly at 74 inches. We also have the coordinating bench. A lot of you have seen these at the ends of our beds with storage. We can also use it for additional seating in living room and family rooms. I had the manufacturer make us an extra little scarf per se for our sofa here so that their dog can lay on it, and we can just tuck it in like this and the dog can lay on it and we don't have to worry about dirty feet or anything. This is an excellent idea. There's no charge for this. If you want it next time you're in with your sofa purchase, just ask me for something for the dogs to sleep on and we'll get you one of these made. So these three mirrors here, the fireplace is the focal point of this room for sure, hands down. We were going to originally put a piece of art there, and then when I rethought it, I thought that this lovely champagne mirror with this beautiful traditional frame just had enough to tie this whole wall in together. Again, you know these mirrors are covering some windows, and I feel that this just makes the room look wider. Our eye doesn't stop at the fireplace at one, piece of art, and it just transitions this room from one area to the next. Very fluid, very simple, super elegant. I love the three mirror idea. Just want to let you guys know that you don't have to get rid of things that you love. These clients actually love this table, but we're so concerned about it looking so old with the old chairs, they were going to replace the whole thing. I talked them into keeping their table, solid wood, it's beautiful, and just replacing the chairs to give it a more contemporary look. And as you see, it just marries so nicely together. These champagne chairs with an ice leather fabric are super functional and very appropriate for the transitional look of this space. The chairs match all the accents in here, and it's really nice to have some old world pieces still in here that have been in the family for generations. So I really want you to think about keeping some pieces that you absolutely love. When keeping traditional furniture that you've had a long time in the family, quite often, especially with buffets, there's an apron at the back. You've probably all seen them, sort of like a scalloped apron. What I learned in my travels is that these easily screw off and there is staining underneath. So luckily we took that piece off, we put it away so they can keep it if they ever want to sell it one day. And this way we can get a nice piece of art straight over the back. With a scalloped edge, it's extremely difficult to put a piece of art there. So that now allows us to put a big piece of art, which is what this space needed. The wall sconces in behind me here. We already had junction boxes there, So we decided to put up 2 wall sconces that actually match our chandelier in the dining room. Champagne finished metal with a beveled glass just adds an elegant touch. And if you look up at the ceiling, you'll see that the reflection is just so super beautiful. We couldn't resist these ones. They just tie in perfectly to this space. So what do you think?
Oh my God. I can't believe it's the same room.
Really?
I've been here all morning. I can't believe you've done this.
Well, the red is gone. That's a huge, huge improvement.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Take a look around.
Oh, I am shocked. Because I've been here all day. Beauty, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, it's taken my whole breath away. Like, I love the simplicity of it. I love, oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hey guys, just want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. We want to give a big thank you to Naomi and to her husband for allowing us to transform this red room into a not red room anymore. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to be alerted to our next week's webisode. And don't forget, guys, live the things you love.